Hey everyone, hope you're well. Wanted to do a recap of the swing trades we've taken over the past week or so. 'Cause I think there's about 12 trades to go over. So I'm gonna try to make this quick. So yeah, let's start off with the BB trade, which was on the weekly time frame. So yeah, I posted this at the end of last week. So I guess that was like August 25th or so. And yeah, basically the call was to go long on this candle right here. And so far, this trade is still in play. Keep in mind, this is a weekly time frame swing. So just try to zoom out, look at the weekly time frame for this because I know there was a day where BB dipped like 9%. Like it was down 9% on the week, and depending on your entry, I think I did recommend entering either at the end of the weekly close at the market price or just waiting for it to tag the 21 EMA at 0.135 or so, which is currently right where we're at. So we're simply retesting the 21 EMA right now. The trade is still very much valid. We're still very far away from the stop loss, which is at coming in at 7 cents, but I think last week was at 8 cents. Uh, but yeah, if this one closes below the 21 on the weekly, we're going to get out. So let's move on to the next one. So this trade is still active. Now let's go over H bar now for this the daily. So let me switch some of my settings here. Yeah, so H bar daily. I called this short on, I believe it was this candle right here. Yeah, on the 25th, and so far we've hit TP1, and I would just exit this trade right now because I think I kind of have this intuition we're going to get a bounce in the market. We have some other active short positions that I'm going to go over right now. So HBAR was a profitable trade, hit TP1. I think maybe did it hit TP2? To go back and check, but yeah, it hit TP1 still in profit. Take I would take the rest of the profits here at this point if you're still holding this trade. Okay, let's move on to XLM. XLM, I think I called this one. I think it was on the 27th, right? Yeah, 27th. Whoops, what is this? It's not what I wanted. Let me try to delete this thing. All right, there we go. All right, so XLM, yeah, called it on the 27th right here. We hit TP1 so far. At this point, I would exit this trade as well, I think. It's starting, like the price action starting to curl around here. So I'm going to exit this one. Let's go to the JTO trade. Now, I called this one on the 27th as well. Oh, God, why does this keep happening? Yeah, called this on the 27th right here. We did hit TP1 rather quickly upon daily close. I'm not sure if everyone was able to catch this one, but we did hit TP1 on the following day and then went back to break even. So this was a winning trade, just TP1, nothing big. Now this one, this link trade, it wasn't really a swing trade. It was on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, I remember now. It was on this candle on the 28th. I keep pressing the wrong keys. My bad, guys. Right. Yeah, so I think I called this on this bar right here. Now, I think we might have just slightly missed TP1 on this one. Yeah, because I called this on this bar right here when it was retesting the 55 EMA on the 4-hour. And then we had like the next candle was a nice green bar. I think, man, this just barely missed TP1 for me. Maybe if some of you guys, you might have hit TP1 on this one if you got like a better entry. Oh yeah, I remember what happened with this one. Like literally this on the 4-hour close, the price started like dumping like in the last couple of minutes, and I went in on this trade like 5 minutes before the 4-hour candle closure, and I didn't get the best entry. But if you're able to get this entry like right here, you should have hit TP1. If not, then I did say on the next bar here when it crossed below the 55 to exit this trade because that invalidated it. So I myself just came out with like a small loss here. But anyway, this trade is closed now. Yeah, Jupe. Unfortunately, this was not a good call. It's based on the 12-hour time frame. I think it was on this candle. And yeah, you guys remember the setup was basically a trend break above the descending trend line. Now, to be fair, like honestly, these like trend breaks, more often than not, they do tend to be fake outs. I suppose what I was thinking in my head was, I had these short positions and I wanted to hedge with a long position just in case. But fortunately, this didn't work out. Now, if you're like following the rules here, technically you should have been out of this trade on this candle on the 29th instead of waiting for it to hit stop loss. So basically, the invalidation was below the 55. So you should have been out of this at a price of like 50 cents or slightly higher instead of waiting for the stop loss, which is at 0.48 or 0.485. I don't remember which one it was. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash, another not good trade. But yeah, the technical setup looked great. I think I already explained it in the Bitcoin Cash video itself. But basically, we fell below the 55 EMA for the first time in since April. So it's like an uptrend going back many months. So I thought we broke it, but looks like we did not. Or we're having like one more pop, I guess. Still think this is going to go down long term, but yeah, we had like a 7% move in Bitcoin Cash. Got stopped out, unfortunately. And yeah, this was a weird one because I rarely see Bitcoin Cash outperform like Bitcoin and Ethereum and other alts. So this was definitely a rare move in Bitcoin Cash. But go figure. All right, next. So Litecoin trade. I'm still in this. We're still kind of straddling the 55 EMA here. So gonna stay in this. If we do close above like, let's see, 112 tomorrow, probably get out of this. XRP still looks fine. I called this trade on Saturday night. So we're still in this. We did have like a bounce, 3.74% bounce, but still like trading below the 55 EMA. Still momentum is to the downside. Still holding this. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, next we got Aave long. Still in this. Called this on Sunday night for a bounce off the 55. We did bounce 3.5% so far. So I think this bounce has a bit more to go, maybe until TP1 or TP2 at least. And then the latest one that I called is ENA. So for the explanation on this, I just refer to the ENA video. Oh wait, I didn't make a video, did I, on ENA? Yeah, let me actually go over the trade here in that case. So I think I gave a good description, but essentially, ENA shows some decent strength. It was up 10%, and you can see it's been retesting this level at about 60 to 62 cents over the past week, and every time we've like gone down to like 60 cents, we've had pretty impressive buying power come in. So I'm thinking, this one just doesn't want to go below like 60 cents. So this one is showing relative strength to me when comparing it to other altcoins. So I thought I'd go in on this trade, and we did break the range here from late last week. So we did break resistance at around 67 cents. Let's show this. Yeah, and we did retest this, came down to 55 EMA here. And I'm expecting a move towards at least, let's see. Let me pull up my take profits here. Yeah, TP1 72 cents, TP2 76, TP3 80 cents. Basically targeting the range highs from mid-August. And then stop will go below the 55 EMA and ideally below these wicks. So probably put that 62 cents. Yeah. So yeah, and if Bitcoin continues, I forgot about Bitcoin. Let's go over Bitcoin as well. Yeah, so I hope that I went over that quick, but I hope that makes sense for ENA. And then let's go over Bitcoin 8-hour time frame. Yeah, let me adjust my settings here. Yeah, so Bitcoin, this trade is already in profit. Called this on this candle right here. So we're up, not much, but Bitcoin moves so slowly, or so less volatile compared to other coins. So yeah, keep in mind like the leverage for this is pretty high, just because we're going for like a small move here, right? The average true range is only like 1.49% on the 8 hours. So the volatility for Bitcoin is quite low these days. But yeah, essentially, we broke above the 21 with decent momentum, and I like how we've been trying to get down to this level at like 107.5, but every time we do, like we've tested this level like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and every time we've bounced pretty decently. So I think this time around we're going to have a more aggressive bounce, at least up towards. I think first target is 112,500, and then 114, 400, and then 116. So let's see if we can break this downtrend on Bitcoin. And then, I think that sums it up. So basically, we have went over all the close positions and the positions that were stopped out. And right now, we have active the Litecoin short on the daily, XRP short on the daily, Aave long on the daily, ENA long on the 8 hour, and Bitcoin long on the 8 hour as well. So 5 active positions. I think that's pretty active for Tuesday evening. Yeah. So I think for now I'm very comfortable with the positions that we have on right now. So I think that sums it up. Do let me know if you guys have any questions. And this video did turn out to be 12 minutes long. So for those of you who were able to watch this, I thank you. And I will leave some notes for those who weren't able to make it through my rant here. Anyway, take care, guys. Trade safely.